So we just covered the intro to continuity offers and why continuity offers will make your business more valuable. They will stabilize cash flow. They can sell more customers that you can potentially upsell in the future, and they give you one last thing to sell. Now we start into continuity bonus offer, which is one of my favorite continuity offer structures. So here's how I learned it. I saw this ad that said, I'm giving away all my courses for free. And I was like, that's insane. What's the catch? And so I had bought some of this guy's courses. So I knew that the courses, the price points that he was selling them for were the legit prices. And so for me to buy all of them at once, it would have been $24,000. He said, or you can just get a free trial of my $399 a month newsletter. So I get the first 30 days free and I get all of this stuff just for trying it. And I was like, wow, what a deal. Then on the thank you page, it said, or you can pay today for $299 a month and you get just all the back newsletters that I've done up to this point if you do this, and you get to lock in this $299 a month for life. This is also a lifetime discount. This is a combination. So one of my team asked me, they're like, man, I'm thinking about all the different businesses that I've seen, and some of it's like combination of this and this. It's like, yeah, that's 100% the point. These are as narrowed down as I could focus them so that I could kind of teach or break down each of the concepts, but these absolutely mix and match. You absolutely can do a when you're midnight back into a rollover offer, into a continuity bonus that also has some lifetime discount components to it. Like there's unlimited variations, and that's the joy of this. So this is what I love when I'm building a money model for businesses, taking the Lego pieces and putting them together and being like, wow, look, if we did this and we get this percentage here, look how much we can extend LTV. That's where the real magic happens. But you can't build a building unless you learn how to lay a brick. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so note, he didn't offer the $24,000 offer. He simply valued it. All right? Now, when I saw that, I was like, that's a really cool offer. This is then when it happened in my world years later. So there was this gym owner that hopped on a call and I was like, okay, tell me your numbers. And he was crushing everyone's numbers. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? And he explained that he had a new way of getting members. And it wasn't that he had started offering a different front-end offer in terms of his advertising. So he kept our ads, he kept the copy, all that stuff was the same. But when people came in, he had a different way of kind of judo chopping how he would make the presentation. And so what he did was he increased the price of his challenge. And so then he offered that thing after selling it to them as a free gift for just becoming a member. So remember, I came from the gym world. We wanted to sell continuity. At the end of the day, you just want everyone to get into memberships. But the thing is, no one wants to buy a membership. That's the problem. And so we have to come up with 21-day transformations, 28-day transformations, 6-week challenges, all this stuff to get people in the door. And then they realize after they work out, they feel good, they want to do this for life. But people don't just come and sign up for memberships, not often. And people get a way better experience when you have some sort of like structured onboarding. And so what he did was he was like, he said he did it by accident one time. And then he was like, oh my God, that went so easily, which by the way is how most of the sales innovations happen. Somebody came in and he sold them on the challenge, but they couldn't afford it. And he said, you know what? I'll give you the challenge for free if you just sign up as a member. And they were like, oh, cool. And just like that, he figured he could take this really valuable thing and get everyone in continuity by just giving it to them for free. And so by doing that, he was closing 70 to 80% of people walking in the door, which is monster. And he was getting them to sign up at full price. And my personal benefit, there's this cool goodwill feeling of like, you know what? You want this really valuable thing? I'll just give it to you as a gift. You sign up as a member. And here's some benefits to becoming a member that you wouldn't even have if you bought this. So now let's get into description. So with continuity bonuses, you give the customer an awesome thing if they sign up today. Typically, the bonus itself, this is key, has more value than the first continuity payment. That's really all there is to it. So he offered this big $600,000, $800,000 thing if you sign up for $200 today. The first example with the newsletter thing, he offered this $24,000 thing if you sign up for a trial of a $400 a month continuity. So bonus is adding value. And so for products, you can give away very small things or one big product that complements the subscription. For services, you can give away a defined program, onboarding, setup, or features that add value to the core service. All of those things would be things that you can give away as bonuses for continuity. Discounts are lowering costs. So remember that anything you offer for free can also be offered as a discount. Free stuff and discounts both affect how we make decisions. So we want to do both to get the benefits of both. When making continuity offers, I prefer to get people to start if I add more good stuff, bonuses, and take away bad stuff, discounts. So that's how you do it. Add more good stuff, take away bad stuff, get more people to buy. Now, to make it work better, add urgency. Only they get that stuff if they join right now. Also, you can offer the bonus as a standalone purchase, or you can only make it available if they buy your continuity. So either of them work. And I'm going to show you some really cool math examples at the end of this video of price tests we've run to generate more cash up front or more people taking continuity. So there's actually some signs I can show you of like, how much cash do you want up front versus how many people do you want to take continuity? And then what percentage is the right percentage to offer so you can get the right distribution you want. And we tested this across a lot of locations, so I feel pretty confident about it. So on their own, continuity offers get less cash now, remember, less cash now, and that makes it tough for getting customers profitably. But the way that I use them, we can still hit our 30-day profit goals, which I'll explain in a second. So first, I do all my big cash attraction, upsell, and downsell offers. So I should already be profitable. I should already have cash from all those original offers. Then continuity offers get a little bit of cash from the first month's payments. Then I offer people who bought that 1 month a discount for prepaying more months. This further boosts 30-day profits, giving me more cash to advertise and stacks recurring revenue. So think about how that goes. Big attraction offer, buy X, get Y free, win your money back, whatever. Got it. Then we do our upsells. Got it. Then we do our downsells. Got it. Then we get them into continuity. Really soft pitch. We got them on continuity. We gave them some bonuses in order to say yes. Now that they're on continuity, we already have the commitment. We then say, hey, you're already committed. Let's just prepay and save some money. We stack even more cash forward. And that's how you just stack. You front load the money so that you can scale your advertising and go to the moon. All right, let's do some examples. So physical products, let's use pet food. All right, so one-time bonus, get every dog toy you've ever made for free, an $800 value when you sign up for our monthly food shipments for $59 a month. Now, monthly bonuses. You'll also get a new dog toy every month as a member. Also cool. Then it's something else that I can give. So those are two different kind of bonus continuity offers that you can have. One is upfront to get them to buy, the other is to get them to stay. Now, service, short-term accelerator offer. So one-time bonus for the short-term accelerator, it costs $1,000 on its own. Get it free when you become a member for $100 a month. Same concept as the gym. The bonus package is the VIP community members enjoy first-in-line access to our events, longer support hours, as in longer, not longer time period, better support reps, and faster response times. So if you become a VIP member, not only do you get this big benefit, you also get this recurring benefit of continuing to pay and stay. Digital product offer. So one-time bonus would be get all my past 40 newsletters valued at $15,800 whatever by becoming a member today for only $399 a month after a 30-day free trial. Lifetime discount plus lifetime bonuses. If you pay today, you can lock in a lifetime discount for $299 a month, and you get early digital access and a physical copy every month. Now, important points. Focus on the bonus, not the membership. This is really important. Join my membership program isn't very compelling, not nearly as compelling as get this free valuable thing. So advertise the free valuable thing, then explain the rest of the offer once they show interest. So if I'm talking about the $800 of dog toys, I advertise my free $800 of dog toys, not my dog food. If I'm talking about my 6-week challenge, I'm talking about the 6-week challenge. They come in, I explain the $1,000 thing, and I say, or you can get that whole thing and this other thing for less. That's the idea. You advertise the thing you're going to give away, not the thing you sell. Bonuses kind of work like upsells. More of the same. You get 2 years of past newsletters by becoming a member. So they're coming in for newsletters, so you get more of that thing. Complimentary. You get nutrition services for free when you sign up for one of our fitness memberships. Great. That's complimentary. It goes together. You can have an upgrade, which is better, right? You get a free gold membership when you buy a bonus membership. So it's limited availability. Keep your bonuses related to your core offer. Okay, so this is key. So if the bonus that you give is too different, you will attract the wrong types of customers. So for instance, don't advertise a free t-shirt to upsell tech services. That wouldn't make sense. But advertising a free t-shirt to upsell t-shirt printing makes sense. If I wanted to offer a free fix or get out of jail free card for we'll fix something that's going wrong with your servers, that might be a great free bonus that I would give away that makes sense to naturally then upsell tech services. Now, make bonuses things you already have and do. All right, so for instance, the 2 past years of newsletters cost no extra time, but are super high value. And onboarding is something that you have to do with a customer or client anyways. So you might as well slap a price on it and give it to them as a bonus. If you value it, they will too. And so again, the whole challenge thing that we created back in the day, the defined-in programs, which many service providers offer, they're usually fundamentally just fancy onboarding. So you can just make sure that people all go through this fancy onboarding, but you put a price associated with it, so then you get way more people to sign up for your continuity. All right, So physical bonuses on digital products and digital bonuses with physical products. All right, so if I have a digital membership, I might offer a hat, a shirt, or tool, or something else related to the offer. Now, if I have a physical product or service like a boxing gym membership, offering live stream sessions can get more people to sign up. Also, if I have a digital thing, I might offer boxing gloves that I would give if they buy my digital membership. So crisscrossing physical and digital, in my opinion, works exceptionally well. So this strategy often lowers the cost of getting a customer more than the cost of the bonus. That's the point. And so even if someone, takes the bonuses and then runs, we still typically get a lower overall cost to acquire customers in general, and we can still make it up on everyone else. If it gets too expensive, maybe shift your offer and then give that one a try. But more often than not, adding the bonus will, in the long term, net you way more money. Use realistic bonus pricings. The bigger the value anchor on your bonus, the more compelling the offer. But you also have to make the anchor believable. All right, some business owners make up ridiculous values. Don't do that. It won't anchor the customer and you'll lose trust with them. So this is a great opportunity to give away products that you've sold before in the past. So then you can anchor on their actual prices and use real discounts and bonuses. So it's like, I used to sell this for $2,000 and here's receipts of me selling this for $2,000. Would you like it for free if you sign up for $200? A lot of people say yes to that, but that's ethical and it's real and it's believable. You can bonus customers by giving them titles. This is a little clever. So you can give customers titles when they stay 3 months or 6 months or 12 months and beyond. So things like silver, gold, diamond, double diamond, etc. And so they get status in the community. And you can have some little frills and that they get some little bonuses that are associated with those titles. But the main thing is if they know that in 2 months they're going to get this upgrade in status, that can drag people through the continuity. And you can typically extend each time how long before you give them the next kind of reinforcing event. So in the beginning, maybe once they get to 90 days, if you know most people churn at 2 months, then you put the thing at 3 months or 2.5 months, right? So that then that pulls poor people through. Now, once they get to the 3rd month, it's like, hey, you got this boost in status, you get some other upgrades. And then the next one might be at month 8. Right? It's like, okay, so that's 5 months later. And once at 8, then it's like, okay, the next one happens in a year. So you can keep bumping out how long it is, just like video games. The first level is really easy. Second level is a little bit harder. When you go from level 99 to level 100, it takes you more time than it took you to get to the first 20 levels. Same idea. So a good friend of mine actually does this. And after a while, she found that her customers cared more about the title than any other bonus that she gave. And she told me that they even introduced themselves to her by their title. So if you can't think of something to give them, at the very least, you can just call them something special. And so people would come to her and be like, hi, I'm double diamond. Or, hey, I'm a gold, right? It's like, hey, status is the cheapest thing that you can give someone. And also many people value it more than just about anything else. All right. You can make free bonuses, discounts, and make discounts free bonuses. So hear me out. So free bonus, become a member for $200 and you get this $1,000 program as a free bonus. Steep discount. Get the $1,000 program for $1 if you become a member for $200. So again, the free plus discount thing, you can interchange these things. When making your continuity offer, anchor the bonuses. First, sell them the benefits of the amazing bonus, not the continuity offer, the bonus. Then use your high value bonus as an anchor. It may shock them and that's okay. Remember the anchor upsell? Same idea. We can still use it as an anchor. Now, the higher up we go, then the more it's going to become an anchor and less likely for them to buy it. The lower it is, the more people will buy it. And I'll give you the exact math on that in a second. Because when you ask, hey, do you want to know how you can get this for free? If they do, which they will, explain, hey, just become a VIP member today and you'll get it all as a free gift just for joining. Or you can just buy it on its own for XXX. Which would you prefer? So someone's doing the math, they're like, shoot, this thing's $1,000, or I get the grand thing for free when I sign up for $200 a month. Well, basically at month 5, I quote break even, but I still get all the value of being a member. Well, I'll do that. Now, if that price was $300, or you get the $300 thing for free when you do the $200 membership, you might be like, I'll just do the $300 thing. So how big you price the difference will indicate how many people take the upfront cash versus the continuity offer. And so more bonuses get more people to join. That's the TLDR. So after you ask them if they want to know how to get it for free, you tell them that they can when they join. Then you say, on top of that, when you become a member, you'll get amazing thing 1, amazing thing 2, amazing thing 3, and mention the individual dollar values of each to anchor that value. And actually, it further stacks the value of the $200 thing. And so stacking bonuses this way gets even more people to join the continuity. So here's the math example I told you that I was going to break down. So we ran this test, and I can only say that this works for brick and mortar fitness sales in this offer structure. That being said, if I were a betting man, which I am, I would bet this pretty much transfers across domains, especially service businesses. Pricing for continuity versus upfront cash. So for whatever reason, people pick one-time payments over continuity, even with higher one-time payments. And to be fair, I'm kind of this way. So if someone says, hey, do you want to sign up for membership, or do you just want to sign up for 1 month? 1 month is twice the price. I might be like, I don't feel like dealing with the cancellation. Just put me on the 1 month thing. And so offer a higher one-time payment option. This way, some customers will make you more money today, while other customers stack recurring revenue for tomorrow. So we change the price depending on our goals. I've tested this a ton, at least for me, and the data in this range looks really clear. So this is basically the take rates based on the price. So this is the price. So if you're 3 times the price, you're going to have almost 90% of people taking continuity. If you're, 1.3 times the price, then you're going to have 50% of people taking continuity and 50% of people taking the one-time offer. So this is the actual data as it broke out. So if you want to get 50% of people to take continuity, then you make the standalone offer 1.33 times, which in my personal experience feels about right. So the example is, hey, this one-time program is $400, which would then equate to $266 a month if it was 6 weeks, or $199 a month membership. So I say pay $400 for 6 weeks, or you can become a member for $199 a month. At that point, at that price point, 50-50 will take the $400 offer versus doing $199 a month, even though this is 1.33 times more expensive. And so for me, I find this the most important number because that tells you the break-even price on the market. So people basically value, at least in this particular setting when we tested this, that people value not being on continuity as a 33% premium that they're willing to pay on the price to not have to deal with cancellations or anything like that. I find that to be very interesting. So if we want 60% to choose continuity, we make it 1.66 times more. If we want 70%, we double it. If we want 80% to choose continuity, we 2.3x it. If we want 90% of people to choose continuity, we 2.66x it. So basically, once you're at about 3x the price of what they would have to pay, almost everybody takes the continuity. But if you're like, shoot, I would rather get some of that cash up front because, these $600 payments, they add up. It's not bad. Well, fine. If you have 70% of people choosing continuity, but 30% take something that's twice as expensive, you're actually getting a decent amount of cash up front. And so you just need to play with how much cash do I need so that I can offset my cost to acquire customers, and then I can stack as much recurring as I want. And this is the actual data that we have. The exact numbers for this matter less than the principal. The smaller the standalone price compared to the continuity price, the more people buy the standalone. The larger the standalone price, the bonus price compared to the continuity price, the more people choose continuity. So if you want more cash up front, make bonuses and continuity plus bonuses separate offers. Make the bonus offer only a single payment that's 33 to 266% more expensive than the first month continuity plus bonus. The bigger the price difference, the fewer standalone purchases you'll have, but the more money you'll make up front from each of them. And based on the data that I shared, people pay 33% more to avoid continuity. In other words, if you charge 33% more for the one-time bonus, half will buy it. If you want even more cash, offer bulk prepaid discounts. So bulk continuity upsells boost 30-day profits by a lot. All right, and I alluded to it earlier, but I'm saying it again because it's so freaking important. So you offer buy 5 months, get 1 free. Only 1 out of every 8 people have to take the upsell to raise 30-day profits by 50%. That can make or break your money model. So think about that. Only 1 out of 8 people need to take your buy 5, get 1 free for you to raise by 50% the cash that you're making the first 30 days. Make the damn offer. Note, the laws of discounting apply. The larger the discount, the more people would take it. So if I say buy 5, get 1, I could also say buy 6, get 6, and I'll bet you I get a hell of a lot more people take it. And I might double or triple my upfront cash. So this actually takes continuity and turns it into yet another upfront cash play that you can do to offset acquisition costs and scale your advertising. If you want commitments, you can pair the bonus with a commitment. So here's an example. So only allow customers to get the bonus if they join and commit to 3, 6, or 12 months. So you get more people to commit this way, but fewer people will take it, at least compared to giving it to everyone else. So I'll say it this way. So the original version that I showed you on that chart was, hey, you can either buy this thing for $500, whatever it is, or you can get the $500 thing when you join our membership for $200 a month. That's with 0 commitment. I could say, you can buy this thing for $500, Or if you become a member and you commit for 6 months, we'll give it to you for free. So then I lock in 6 months as the sale. I get them to say yes to an extended term, so it's still more money than what I would get for that $500. So I basically give a $500 thing to them to get them to say that they'll give me $1,200 a commitment, or $2,400 a commitment if I make it a year. And so you can also, if you want way more people in continuity, you can just incentivize them to take continuity. So that being said, in the beginning, if you're not sure what to do, just offer the bonus as standalone and then have continuity month to month just to make this easy for you. So here's some summary points. With continuity bonuses, you give the customer an awesome thing if they sign up today. Typically, the bonus itself has more value than the first continuity payment. If you use continuity as an attraction offer, advertise what you give away, not what you sell as continuity. Advertise the bonus, not the membership. Make your bonus related to your core offer so you engage the right leads. If I say, I'm giving away dog toys, I want to sell dog stuff. You don't want to give away t-shirts to sell tech services. If possible, make your bonuses stuff you already have and do. This way you don't need to change your business in order to accommodate the bonus. More people start continuity if you add more bonuses and take away more bad stuff. In other words, add more discounts. To add bonuses, add more good stuff only if they sign up. To discount, take away the cost of actual products, services, or features that you normally sell. Sell the value of the bonus before telling them how they can get it for free. This is super important. People mess this one up. You have to sell it as though it's a standalone offer. It's just like the anchor. If you don't seriously sell it, people won't seriously consider it. They have to seriously consider it, and then they will be incentivized when you say, now that you're sold on it, do you want to know how you can get it for free? Now they're going to want to take the continuity. Offer bonuses as a standalone option for more upfront cash. So you can sell them on the bonus and then just say, cool, the only way to get that is if you sign up as a member. You can do that, totally up to you. But if you want to have some upfront cash, which a lot of people do, especially if you're advertising, this is especially important for small businesses and local, then allow them to buy the standalone offer and you just price it based on how much cash you need. If you want half the people to take the standalone offer, price it at 33% above. And to boost upfront cash even more, you can offer anybody who signs up for continuity to prepay for the next 6 months or the next year if they buy in bulk. You basically do a buy X, get Y free as your upsell on the back of continuity. And you're like, wait a second, yes. You can move the offers around in terms of your order. This is where it gets fun. And that, my friends, is how continuity bonuses work.